Do you love your family? Would you do anything you could to protect them from harm? Imagine you're shopping with your spouse and your new baby girl when a masked man comes in and starts shooting everybody. Because it's a gun-free zone, the masked man is the only one in the store who has a weapon. He easily guns down your family and anybody else in his way and flees the scene before authorities arrive. If only you or another customer in the store had a weapon, you could have easily prevented this. I'm speaking on the subject because I have a spouse and two small children who depend on me for protection and also hunt for my food. Everybody should exercise their right to bear arms to provide food for their family, protect themselves from law-breaking people, as well from tyrannical governments. With the rise in price per pound of meat at the grocery store, it's becoming increasingly harder to feed your family healthy, non-processed meats. Many Americans turn to hunting to compensate for that. For the price of a single rifle round, you can produce 50 to 100 pounds of meat for your family. According to CNS News, 18% of the 80 million gun owners in the United States hunt for their food. That's roughly 14.5 million families that depend on hunting as a source of food for their families. Laws are put into effect to maintain order. Obviously, criminals don't abide by the law and do whatever they want anyways. So making guns illegal will only keep law-abiding citizens from owning guns, while criminals will continue to break the law. Although being a thief is illegal, according to FBI.gov, over 2 million burglaries were reported in 2010. In the same fashion, making guns illegal will only prevent the law-abiding citizens from owning them and prevent them from protecting themselves from the criminals. According to Crime Prevention Research Center, 92% of mass shootings since 2009 have occurred in gun-free zones. Criminals see gun-free zones as easy targets because they know they will encounter little resistance. How often do you hear of a shooting at the White House or at Fort Knox? Never, right? Because criminals know these are heavily guarded areas. Putting up gun-free zones at schools and churches is letting criminals know ahead of time we can offer no resistance here. Finally, we should maintain our right to bear arms to defend ourselves against tyrannical government. We must remember that the government is looking out for their best interests, not ours. The government is slowly adding more and more laws every year to restrict what we are legally able to do. At the current moment in time, if the government decided it wanted full control over everything we said and did, it would be an uproar with the 80 million gun owners. It would be a bad sight between the government and civilians. But what if the government took all your guns away and then decided they was going to do that? They could do whatever they wanted because there would be no resistance. As Martin Luther King Jr. said, we should never forget that everything Adolf Hitler did in Germany was legal. After Hitler banned the public from owning guns, he easily did whatever he wanted with no resistance. The purpose of my speech persuades you that we need to fight to maintain our right to bear arms. We must exercise our right to bear arms to provide food for our families, protect ourselves against law-breaking people, as well as tyrannical government. I'm passionate about the subject because my wife and children depend on me for protection. Everyone will be affected by gun control at some point in their life. Just remember, making guns illegal will not stop gun violence. It will only keep the people from being able to protect themselves. Hardcore drugs such as meth and heroin have been illegal for many years, yet still manage to kill 250,000 people every year.